This is Garry's Mod. No. Not Garry's Mod. Garry's Mod. A mod for Half-Life 2 made by Garry Newman. Garry's Mod, right? This is 9/10, and if you're wondering what that even means, possession is 9/10 of the law. If you possess it, it's easier to prove that you own it. You're placed on a team, blue or yellow. Unless you're playing the original source mod, of course, then you're placed into the middle of the gender wars. The aim is to use your gravity gun to collect as many physics props scattered around the map as possible, and return them to your home base. When the timer runs out, the team with the most props in their base wins. It sounds simple, but god is it some good fun. You can either play defensively, gathering props for your own base, or you can go on the offense, going into the enemy's base and throwing out all their props. It makes for a chaotic time. So how did we get here exactly? Let's talk history. On February 19th, 2005, Garry would post to the Garry's Mod forums. No, not the Face Punch forums. This was that early. This post had a link to a news section on his website, Garry.tv. 9/10. This was a new source mod created in a period where he'd been burnt out on Gmod, to the point that he'd planned for Gmod 7A, which came out on the same day, to be the final version. This was going to be his main pet project for a little while, to capitalize on the recently released Half-Life 2 Deathmatch SDK, which gave the ability to create multiplayer mods to the community. Around February 21st, 2005, a ModDB page was created for 9/10. No downloads were ever posted here, officially. It was just here for publicity and to redirect people to the Garry.tv page instead. And speaking of Garry.tv, the front page of that site would be updated sometime between February 26th to March the 1st to display 9/10, standing strong alongside Gmod and Facewound, another one of Garry's projects that was meant to be his main thing instead of Gmod. 9/10 would be updated twice in total. Beta 1.1 removed weapons from people's inventories as there were complaints that the weapons killed too quickly, and people found it more fun without them anyway. It also added a round timer and 2 new maps, Grand Theft Auto and Smash. These maps showed some experimentation with the 9/10 formula. Grand Theft Auto is an open grassy area with 2 platform structures and only 3 cars in the middle to fight over. Smash has a very old school CTF-like design, except the objective here is to go into the enemy's base and break all their crates.
It's over. Yeah,
Storm the blue base! Storm the blue base!
No!
Storm blue!
I know where the last 2 are. Help. Bottom floor.
Blue bros, we
Bottom
win
floor,
these.
go!
We win these, blue.
It's over. It's over.
Bottom floor, go red, go!
Survive!
This is awesome.
Help.
Yes! No!
Yes!
That was insane.
Fucking cheating. This is not.
It's just begun.
I'd love to show you some gameplay from this version, but it's been lost. I'm pretty sure these screenshots are all that remain of it. You can see the 2 new maps being showcased alongside this thinner font used for the score HUD. Beta 1.2 would add an extra win condition, where if one team holds all items on the map, the timer will cut down to a much shorter time, determined by the map itself. It also re-added the ability for mappers to place weapons, and added another 2 maps, Compound and CTF. And I know what you're thinking. Capture the flag, right? No, capture the F. Each team has 1 F, and for a team to win, they have to bring both Fs to their podium, and hold them there uninterrupted for 15 seconds. And as for Compound, it's fairly standard as far as 9/10 maps go, but with large goalposts, grenades, and places to get props stuck high up. The community response at the time seemed to be fairly positive, even with the fairly basic first version. After crawling the original Gmod forums for a bit, I managed to find some fairly interesting posts about the mod. I managed to find 2 custom maps that were released for the mod in total. The first one is called 2 Bunkers, and it's a 2-Fort-esque map that has this bridge in the middle, as well as a maze with slams off to one side and a tunnel with an AR2 on the other. City Arena is more inspired by Test Map, 2 bases with a loads of ramps, walls, and platforms in the middle for props to be thrown over and onto. Getting my hands on City Arena was fairly straightforward, since it had been re-uploaded onto Gamefront. Getting my hands on 2 bunkers probably cost me my bank details, but I'm sure I'll be fine. This final post I found isn't a custom map or anything, but it nearly could have been. It contains someone asking for advice on creating maps for the mod, and the creator of 2 bunkers replying with some advice. The person asking for advice was called Banny. Yes, that Banny. The Banny that plays TF2 sometimes. Yeah, that guy. He was also spotted on the original post asking what the rules of the mod were. I wonder if he still remembers any of this.
Go forward enough, I think.
They're clipping through cheese. Their heels are going cheese.
Good call.
Their heavy's going cheese.
Oh. Something about an old mod. I think I know what you're talking about. Talking about some mod that had the name Banny on it. It's probably from my brother.
No way, I missed that.
My brother used to have this Steam account and this name, and he was definitely into modding and making custom maps and stuff. And so it's not me, it's my brother. It was weird to show my name show up. Yeah, sorry I can't really help. But good luck on your quest. I'll review the message that you sent me, and I might be able to ask my brother about it, but yeah, we'll see.
And that was it. There's very little information about the source mod anywhere, really. Only 1 page of the release thread ended up archived, and it died before YouTube was even a thing, so there was no chance for videos to be posted somewhere discoverable. Despite the doom posting from Gary, a new version of Gary's mod did in fact come out on May the 8th, and sometime between June the 19th and June the 23rd, the front page of Gary.tv was updated, with the link to 9tenths gone, and Gary would focus his attention on the other one from now. When Gmod 9 came out, it released with Lua support, which allowed users to create custom weapons, entities, and game modes, or minigames, as they were known back then. To demonstrate what this new scripting language could do, a few minigames were cooked up by Gary and a few others to include by default. Along with Melon Racer, Laser Dance, and Tactical Police Cops, Tess, Gary decided to use the opportunity to remake 9tenths. This version uses a modified version of the source mod's original map, Test Map, which removes all the weapons and replaces the red base with a yellow one, since Gmod's default teams are blue and yellow. The UI's art style was also drastically improved, with colourful, detailed art depicting the average Gmod player on the team select screen, as well as a beautiful HUD font that was carefully crafted with time, effort, and Microsoft Paint. Just like its predecessor, this version didn't see much love. No custom maps that I could find, no further updates between versions of Gmod 9. At this point, there's probably no need to bring it over to the next generation of Gmod, Gmod 10. He's tried and failed twice already. Oh wait, Happy New Year 2006 everybody! Let's see what Gary has to show for this new version of Gmod that he's been working on. Wait a minute. Everyone at FacePunch working on Gmod 10 released a lot of videos, showcasing them testing the new client-side Lua effects that were possible with this new version, usually in the form of a test game mode that they'd made. On May the 31st, 2006, Gary uploaded this video. That's 9tenths alright. He claims in the description that this is a new 9tenths game mode with scripted Lua effects. He'd show off more of this version on his website, and in a much higher quality than poor old 2006 YouTube can show. We have 15 screenshots of him testing an earlier version of the map shown in the video, titled 910 Test, demonstrating things like custom particle effects and cool HUD animations that were only possible in Gmod 10. But there's also one screenshot that stands out here. It shows a brand new map, 910 Emporium, which seems to be similar in style to DM Powerhouse from Half-Life 2 Deathmatch. ZOMG, guys! It looks like Gary's finally ready to give the game mode the makeover it deserves. We just have to wait until Gmod 10 releases on Steam to experience 9tenths in a brand new— It wasn't included. Yep. No reason was ever given, but when Gmod 10 came out on Steam, it only came with Sandbox. It was also never added in a later update, so the only look we'd ever get at this version were these 17 seconds and these 16 screenshots. And the game mode was never seen again. Okay, bye bye, thanks for watching, see you soon, kisses. Are they gone yet? Okay, so for the real 910 truthers here, Officially, poor old 9/10 dies here with a whimper. It wasn't included with any versions beyond 10, unlike Melon Racer, and as far as I'm aware, there's no official consideration to port it to Sandbox, unlike Melon Racer. But unofficially? Yeah, there's a bit more here. Fretter! All good game modes end up here eventually. If you have no idea what I'm on about, Fretter was basically a base for game modes to use that allowed for really easy creation of simple minigame-like game modes, so that a server could run a Fretter server instead and switch between game modes. TTT ended up here, Melon Racer ended up here, 9/10 ended up here. This version was made by Nerdboy, and plays as a more feature-complete version of the Gmod 9 game mode. The single map included is much larger, props can respawn and grant extra points depending on their size. They also have fancy particle effects when respawning or getting into a base. And there's a new UI that ditches Gary's scribbles for a much more conventional design. Now, you might notice a running theme here or something, but in a shocking turn of events, there isn't much info about this version either. Reactions to its creation on the Facepunch forums were mostly along the lines of, "This exists." Like every other version of 9/10 before it, it ended up as a footnote in the broader history of Facepunch. Bit sad, really. So I ported it. The link in the description will take you to a port based on the Gmod 9 game mode that works in Gmod 13, just like Melon Racer. Unlike Melon Racer, this port comes out flexing its steroid-fueled muscles. Yeah, there's mod support and optional tweaks just like last time, but this time, you get full backwards compatibility with the source mod maps and forwards compatibility with the Fretter maps. This one package includes the sudden death mode, red team, and Half-Life 2 weapons from the source mod, as well as the prop respawning and fancy effects of the Fretter version. We also have a custom map included with the package akin to Melon Racer Redux, made by none other than Richter Overtime, who is also well known for making the thumbnail of this video. He took the Gmod 9 map and polished it up to look like Gmod 13's GM Construct. It's much sunnier, there's a 3D skybox to look at all the scenery, and there's no dumbass Half-Life source texture randomly taking up a wall. Pretty good if you ask me. There's also 4-team support and another custom map to show that off. It's not in any other version of the game mode, but god damn is it chaotic. I'm calling on all the other teams, attack green. Attack green, brothers.
Green withstand, endure! Green endure! They're cheating! Fuck. I'm calling all patriots to defend green.
No, I'm calling all patriots to fucking attack green. Kill those bastards. Kill them to death. Fucking hell, the green mob.
The green mob!
Guys, we got 30 seconds, we gotta attack green. We gotta kill green. We can't let green win.
Can win. We're unstoppable. Wait, no, green, just hold green.
Keep green down! Yes, red rose! Red rose!
I love the camaraderie between the colors, like the people in the same team.
Check it out if you have some friends to play with. It's genuinely some of the most fun I've had with Gmod. Thanks again to Richter for just being a huge help throughout creating both the game mode port and this video. Thanks to Banny for entertaining my obscure question about a very obsolete source mod. And thanks to Ozzy Flowl, Humabile, and a bunch of other people from the Melon Racer and Richter Discords for unknowingly helping me record footage. Please don't file a privacy complaint. And speaking of the Melon Racer Discord, it's been upgraded to include 9/10. So for the real 9/10 truthers out there, you should come join us.
Subscribe to Figado. Peace out, gamers.